I got kind of mad this week on Twitter. I don't know if you saw my slightly.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Because I mean, sorry, I shouldn't cloud our thankful conversation with this, but I am, and it's probably also out of fear, but I am mad that like Limited doesn't seem to get any time of day in the professional competitive world. Like they just announced whatever Arena Championship 7, I think is what it is, which is now a new tournament. But I participated in Arena Champs 5, I think, or 6 earlier this year in conjunction with, that limited tournament, the qualifier weekend that I won, air quotes or whatever, that I got maximum wins in last fall, that qualified me for the Pro Tour, qualified me for Arena Champs, which was this like 32-person tournament. It is now a little easier to qualify for, doesn't quite have the same structure, etc. But it used to be 9 rounds of Swiss, 3 of which were a draft and 3 rounds of limited. And they announced that there will be no limited for this one. They announced this year of Spotlight Series with no inkling of there being any sealed or team sealed or whatever for it. And sealed sucks also. That's another thing that makes me mad is like, so you're telling me that if I want to play competitive Magic, I have in the format that I like and am good at, I have to do it in this like obnoxious, archaic way because you can't just like figure out how to make draft pods on the internet. I don't know. Just makes me mad. So thankful that Arena Opens exist and I can do those at least from the comfort of my home when the schedules align. But I really wish I am genuinely curious like why they still draft at the Pro Tour level. Like I'm thankful that we get to see that and have it feel relevant for us to have a podcast still. But like it's pretty disconnected from the fact that like there are no limited RCs. Why is that? So weird. There are RCQs that are limited, but then no limited RCs. And I feel like it must be popular. Otherwise, like Arena Opens must be popular because...
Right, or they would have died. Yeah.
They would have died. Well, and you'll recall when Arena Opens were first rolled out, they were a mix. There were some constructed and some limited. And they're exclusively limited now, so that must mean that those are more popular. I don't know. It's weird to me, but I'm thankful for Arena Opens.
But that brings up one of mine as well, which is to put a positive spin on what you're talking about. I'm thankful that organized play is starting to heal and at whatever pace, and maybe it doesn't include limited as much as we would like, but I'm hopeful like the Spotlight series maybe this year didn't pan out, but I'm hopeful and cautiously optimistic that there will be a limited Spotlight series or a team trios limited Spotlight series like down the road. And I think Magic Fest coming back has been awesome. I think the art like going from just assuming it was going to be permanently dead to whatever it is now. And I was never a part of the pro scene, so I understand if you were a pro player and lamenting that it isn't what it once was, but just the fact that there are high stakes tournaments that I can tune into Twitter and there's Magic drama again on Twitter for me to like vicariously live through and all that sort of stuff. I am thankful for all that.
Okay.
Next one. This is maybe a controversial take for me. I'm thankful for the Play Booster era, I think, and uncommons mattering more. I think this is going to be a good change for limited Magic. If Dustborn is any indication and what they did with the uncommons in Dustborn, I just feel like, and then going to Foundations where the commons mattered more again, like we hadn't gone back from uncommons mattering more to the commons mattering more. I just feel like the decks are so much more prescripted when that's the commons that matter because you see that it's like what you were. I think I've come full circle to you where you were like on your when I was railing in Crimson Vow and you were like, no, rares mattering makes the deck diversity matter, which is I think that's where I'm at with play boosters and uncommons mattering more. I think there's more diversity, which I think is good. I think that makes the draft formats better.
Well, that's going to dovetail into one of mine, which is that I'm thankful that we're getting 6 sets next year.
Ooh, I'm not. It's so many. I mean, we had it this year.
It's 7 this year.
This stretch of Foundations into Pioneer, like Foundations, when Foundations came out was the worst week of my life. Foundations to come out. It was so stressful.
Do you think that has anything to do with you? Like that is coloring your distaste of the format?
No, I'm so thankful that I didn't like the format because I didn't have much of a chance to play that first week. It was like, okay, I've got like 30 minutes in the evening before I'm exhausted and just like go to bed, you know?
Yeah. But you're thankful that I'm making you play more Magic, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.